But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching A's baseball on the Show NorCal. New inning getting started, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Check swing, he held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Oh, 1 down.
Outside.
Perez with a homer in his last game. And he chases that one below the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Starling Marte up to hit.
No, inside.
Up the middle. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fouled off. He was late. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he dodges that fastball. That one not close. Ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
In the dirt. Throws to second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. All even at 1 apiece. This is A's baseball. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Jacob Wilson. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. Wilson, in his second season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Sliced hard but foul. Butler with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boo. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jeff McNeil, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. McNeil thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through that. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. The A's get 1 on this homer as the A's are on top. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Ball 1.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line.
Foul.
And foul ball. Late with the swing there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Stays alive. Man, that got him square in the mask. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 2-2.
He put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the wind for that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Up next for the Royals.
I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike two. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter.
Snags it on the run. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, leading off Denzel Clark. Right through there for a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Witt gets it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
For the A's, first baseman, Nick.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right side, and it goes just foul. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now one missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Langoliers now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he pumps it a strike. That one way inside.
No,
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. As we go to the top of the 4th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now all even up. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
For the Royals, right fielder Starling Marte.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike. In there. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Go ahead run on base. Jonathan India at the plate. And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
First pitch misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's a ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In there. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Massey in the box now. Takes strike one. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. Out. To escape a bottom four, digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
Left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stop. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings through that one for strike one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at-bat.
Wilson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Ball. Ball two.
That's in there. And a count 2-1. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the fifth and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Caught him looking for the K. Just missed. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball two. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Soderstrom makes the grab on the run. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Denzel
Center
Clark.
fielder, Denzel Clark.
Ball 1.
Out to short, Witt. On to first, and that'll do it. A's go. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Starling Marte, the next to hit.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jacob Lopez is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Scott Barlow.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So,
now this one gets away at the plate. The throw into second, tag safe at second. And I think that'll be scored a pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 2-run shot, home run number 5 on the season, and the Royals take the lead. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out to short. Slings to first in time. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Well, we go bottom 6. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Seth Lugo out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So the Royals bring on a new arm, number 38.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
They're cooking with gas, for 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. That one the other way, and it stays fair. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's now 5-4. It's a two-run double, and they have the lead.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 7-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make. Now here is Jacob Wilson, 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Mears getting ready to go. Ursig also getting ready. The count 2-1. Foul ball there. The 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
McNeil in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A 3-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2. 1 for 3.
For the A's, first baseman,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That one ends the onslaught. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Bobby Witt Jr. is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of his at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The A's up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack, he feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Garcia not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the sign of the 7th. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Ursay.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's your 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game. And he can't come up with it. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
This one in the air right field. And there's two away. Two aboard, two outs. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Left field. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the eighth. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Ball two.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Royals,
When
right
the leadoff
fielder,
man gets
Starling
on, you want to
Marte.
minimize the threat by playing sound deep.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It's a bomb. And they cut into the deficit. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs.
Manager out of the new pitcher on here, JT Ginn.
35.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Ginn.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single.
Up next for the
Lane
Royals,
Thomas
center
will make his
fielder,
way to the
Lane
plate.
Thomas.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Two aboard, two outs. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Up the middle, base hit. Gliding around third is India. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Up next for the Royals,
1 for 4 with a double.
Michael Garcia.
And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager. Hogan Harris will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they cut the lead to 2. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This to third, and that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's their third error, but somehow they still have the lead. Even if they do get the W in this one, I'm sure there's going to be some early work tomorrow trying to clean things up a little bit.
Here's Starling Marte back into the box for the second time this inning, and we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. But they score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Steven Kohler.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Mears preparing to come on if needed. That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the
Denzel
A's.
Clark up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the A's. First baseman, Nick Hurt.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Check on the runner. Clark dives back in safely. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Safe.
Vegas got that kind of lead at second base. Somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. If you don't have a good throw behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Here's a 2-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Gets the call. 0-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Kohler, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one misses. Ball 1. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double play's off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
That one almost got him.
I don't know what you mean.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I mean, you're going to kind of have to run it how it's set up. The A's have a lot of prospects, so I'm going to move them to Vegas next year and hopefully pick up a free agent. The team's pretty solid. They just need maybe another couple starting pitchers, better relievers, some guys to grow.
Man on second, 2 down. Laser, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. To the right side, Pasquantino. He takes it himself.
I wouldn't
to the bag and
mind getting a pretty decent third baseman next year.
3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
I want to trade Geloff, and I'd be willing to trade Max Muncy, but no one wants them.
We go to the 9th. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India.
Skipping through shit because I got to get to work. I got DeVries in the minors. He's like 3rd best prospect in the league. He plays infield.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
I haven't really looked at who's available in free agency next year.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
No.
Sometimes I might move DeVries to 3rd.
He's just missing with
Just
some
depends how
pitches
much
that,
it affects them
they're
defensively.
not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets the call. Full count now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Clark moving under this one. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey.
No save for Elvis, but he needed a good outing. Trying to make this guy a closer.
The Royals down to their final strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Clark should have this one. And that'll do it. The A's have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're
Getting our way back to 500. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Players start hitting up and down.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me.